been having some issues with my teeth, so I haven't really been on very much because my mouth has just been stupid fucking sore. That motherfucker killed my horse? You killed my horse, you piece of shit? Ugh. See? And now is where you fucking die, you stupid crotch. Hey, get away from my horse, you dumb cow bitch. I mean, yeah. When was your birthday? It's like right by my son's birthday. That's good. Dude, you're in a posse. There's fucking 2, 3 of you. How many of you motherfuckers are there? Enough. Oh, come on, bitch tits. Bring your ass on. Yeah, my son was super bummed this year because, you know, with everything going on and all that shit, we couldn't do anything for his birthday. I'm on Red Dead. Oh, no, not that way. Just like we weren't able to like have a party for him or do anything with his classmates. Because all the COVID stuff, so nobody could be anywhere. Man, for real? Ugh. Piece of shit. Fucking cunt. Ugh. Done with you, dude. Yeah. I just got this motherfucker started shooting me for no goddamn reason to start with, and now he's hiding. Don't hide. Don't hide! Don't like it when you hide. And if you make me hunt you, I'm gonna fucking kill you, I'm gonna kill your horse, and I'm gonna burn your fucking camp to the ground, I'm gonna kill your crips, and I'm gonna shoot your fucking posse members. Everybody's gonna die. Oh yeah, this is gonna go not cool for him in a minute. I mean, it'll be fun for me, but he's probably not gonna have a great time though. Let's see, we'll just go up to the top of this thing here, and Where's my sniper rifle? Oh, I fucking... God bless it. Alright, you gutless bitch. Where'd you go? Yeah, what is it? Nice. It's alright. I, like, I'm not huge into racing games. I get into some of them, but not, you know. I like Need for Speed. I like Gran Turismo, which is, like, old as shit now, but... I do like that one, though. I don't know, actually. I don't know if Kevin plays that one or not. It's alright, most of us do. Alright, cool. I'll just go that way then. Kevin is up. He's doing his morning routine stuff. Yeah, he usually works like third shift and... Right, I don't really think any of us like mornings though. Like, I mean, maybe Noah. Although I don't know if Noah actually likes mornings or if Noah just works mornings, so it's just, you know, kind of by default that he's up earlier like that. But like, I know, like Roodhawk works third. Jer, I think, is usually a later shift. We're not really a morning bunch. Like, honestly, it's much easier for me, like, even when my kid's in school, and, you know, I have to have him up and ready and there by 7. Like, it's much easier for me, instead of trying to get up at, like, 5 or 6, if I get up at, like, 2 or 3 in the morning, and then just stay up until he's got up, because then I don't feel like I'm necessarily getting up early. I don't feel like it's morning, I guess, for some reason. Probably because I bartended for so long, so it's like usually when my night would be ending. Oh, god damn it, I'm not going the right way. Fuck. Urgh. I appreciate you too, man. I mean, we a couple times like tried having somebody from the live stream come on, and it ended up being weird, or just, you know, like didn't go well. Like that fucking weird creepy Australian dude, that guy sucked. So it's definitely very refreshing and very cool to, you know, bring somebody on from a live stream and like everybody gets along and likes you a lot. So we appreciate you not being a weirdo, man. Or at least our kind of weirdo. You know, by sincerely, I really wanted to let you know that like I'm really glad that you reached out, and that you know, that you first out that you talked to us when you were feeling some kind of way, and then that you know, sought out the help that you needed. It's a big deal. It's a big step. It's not easy for everyone to do that. Yeah, absolutely. Um, well, Kevin always gets irritated because I have a bunch of shit on here. Like a bunch. I have everything from like Peggle and Boggle, like the board games like that, to um, like some of the ones that him and the guys like the like side-scrolling shoot 'em up ones. Um, I mean, I have GTA too. I just I get bored and aggravated on GTA because it's like I either get somebody who's just decided that they're just gonna hunt me, like, right. Like, I either get somebody who's just headlong decided that they're gonna stalk and kill me over and over again, or I end up with some fucking weirdo who, like, follows me around, keeps trying to, like, open their car doors at me and shit. Like, dude, I, even in a video game, I'm not getting in a car with you. I don't know you, man. What is wrong with you? Get out of here. But Dale said he gets that too, like, because his character is a chick, that he gets people who, like, come and drop off guns, like, at his feet and shit. It's like, dude, you're weird. You're weird. Go away. But, like, I have Fortnite too. What's that? That's awful. I'm really sorry to hear that. I'm really sorry to hear that. That's absolutely awful. You know, I think about that kind of stuff too because my son is gay and he's extremely open about it. He's extremely, like, supportive of the community and, like, he does get bullied for it. And I don't know, somehow or another, he's just got that kind of perseverance that he gives it right back. Like, and I ask him, you know, because obviously, as his mom, I want to make sure that he's okay and that he's safe and stuff like that. But he is like, yeah, mom, I don't care. He's like, I'm not gonna feel bad about myself because somebody else feels so bad about themselves that they can't accept other people for how they are. Well, you got us, and we're like Velcro, so you fuck with us, you stuck with us. I'm gonna run this guy over. Ah! Oh yeah, I sometimes forget that, like, we're all in different... Yeah. Yeah, Kevin and I are in Wisconsin. Um, I mean, you can do it in a car ride, like in a single day. So it's not like... Now let's see here. Yeah, 'cause it's like 10:30 here. What the hell, man? Come on. Man, my phone sucks today. It's how long? 11 hours? Oh, yeah. It's like it took almost that same amount of time to drive up to the UP and visit my brother. Like, and that's, you know, right there. But there's also, once you hit a certain point, there's no more freeways that, like, go into the UP because it's so unpopulated that Oh, sorry. Thank you. That, like, they basically just have back roads. So, I mean, you can really only go so fast on those.
We're well stocked for the time being. Beautiful. This is good quality. Good stuff. That's top notch.
I mean,
Excellent.
Kevin's doing
Thank you.
alright. Like I said, I haven't really
Very
been on
nice.
for the last couple days, because I'm having those issues with my fucking teeth. Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, my teeth are super jacked up because like, it hasn't happened for a while now, so it's, not been like a terrible problem, but I have panic attacks, and I used to have them like all the time, and I would have them so bad that I would pass out from them, and because of that, like, I would like smash my teeth when I would fall. So, like, there's two of them that are broken pretty bad, and there's like some other ones that they're not broken, but it's obviously damaged to like the root, and like they're just overall health from being smashed into stuff so much. Like, it got to a point where usually I could cover my face, but you're not always that lucky when you're unconscious, so. Yeah. Yeah, man. Whatever you gotta do. Right, I'm glad you hopped on. I'm glad I got to touch base with you at least. Alright, see you, though.
soft birthday party. Hello. Get away from his bone. Come here. Come here. How you doing, huh? You doing good morning, good morning. Good morning. Hey, your nails are stupid long, shit hurts. If you have spoken, you're on mute because I cannot hear you.
Is it better?
There you go.
Yeah.
Hi. It's like if you were like chatting, I didn't want you to think that I was ignoring you
Right, I forgot that I unplugged the mic because my cord was all tangled before and I had it muted.
or something. Still
Did you see the meme that I shared? I don't know if it was like yesterday or yeah, I think it was yesterday. The dog like busting in the room. Why is my dog so toxic? He just comes in here like he pays bills.
Was it on the Facebook?
Yeah. Yeah,
Let me
the dog
see.
like kicks the door open, it kind of like swings back a little, he punches it again. Like, man, dog just comes up in there like Debo and shit.
Let me see. I'm looking for it. Did you post it on your story too?
I don't think so. I think it's just on my wall.
Oh yeah, so this is them staying. That music's cocaine. Oh,
Right? It's so stupid, but that second kick just had me dying. Like the door comes back and he's like, nah.
that is funny. He's all mad. Why is he all mad? Oh
That's
man.
so stupid. Like the second one is the one that gets me. Like the first one's good, but the second one is the one that fucking got me. Dude, I can't. My day started off so good today. Like, I hopped on Facebook and one of the first posts I saw, somebody called Tommy Lauren twat lasagna, and I was done for.
Twat lasagna.
Yeah.
That's a new one. I haven't heard that one.
I know. Like, I'm used to, like, the regular ones that we see all the time, but I saw that one and I was like, you know what? Yep, that's quality right there. I enjoy that.
Hey, what's your problem? Oh, twat lasagna.
I can't. I hate that chick so much.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of her either. At all. At all. At all. At all. Oh my god! I almost dropped my fucking again.
Like, me being the piece of shit I am, like, she's already blocked me on Twitter because I trolled her. She's, like, making herself out to be a victim, which is even funnier because she, like, after getting fired because she came out as pro-choice, and that's obviously not, that's not what her handlers want, which is why she, lost her job on the conservative news station that she was on. I was like, wow, you come out looking like the victim an awful lot in, the posts that you make about how conservatives are being attacked. You know who's really a victim? The baby that your friend killed. Like, and I'm so pro-choice, like, so pro-choice, so for me, it's just kind of like, I didn't care. I'll say shit I don't believe in just to make you feel like an asshole. And that was the one that she blocked me on. Fine then. I guess we're not gonna braid each other's hair. Be best friends. Whatever. Shit was funny.
Shit is funny. We gotta lower down this thing. These zombies are stupid loud.
It's just me. Am I just yelling?
No, this is zombies because I'm doing the save the world stuff, and I forgot how loud these fuckers are. Hey man, can you not bite my water, please? You good? He's not gonna listen to me.
Yeah, somebody left the cat treats out again at my house, and like, you can't even leave them on the table or anything. Like, they have to be in a cupboard, and even then, Ziggy will probably still get the cupboard open. It's like, when I walked out of my room this morning, there's just like a trail of cat treats all across the floor, the bags all shredded.
Yeah, if I leave the dog treats out where it's reachable for the dog, they'll be gone. Yeah, I know she'll eat them all. Or at least
Yeah,
too.
Ziggy
She'll
figured
just eat
out
like the
how to
little.
open the cabinet doors, so you'll just randomly find him in a cabinet, like you open a cupboard and it's just like, bam, there's a cat in your face. Seriously, how is there nothing over here?
Chumbawamba.
Huh?
Huh?
What?
Huh?
No more headache.
No more headache. I must have been snoring pretty good last night because my fucking throat hurt. Oh.
Yeah, sorry, I know I said I was taking off yesterday, but like, I don't remember if it was the day before or what, but like, I straight up fell asleep playing Boggle.
Boggle.
Yeah, I found that area to switch all the dice up to. So, thanks for telling me about it, though. Now my dice look pretty when I'm losing.
Gotta get good. Somebody's gotta get good.
Not me. Apparently every time I think I'm doing good, you guys all get the same fucking words as me.
Oh, that's like super petty of you to do that. Okay, buddy.
Of me?
I said though, a big part
No,
of it
no,
is
no,
learning
no.
like what they accept as words. same thing with like words with friends or Scrabble, like because there's some words that are definitely words that they won't take, and then there's other shit that's like, dude, that's 6 consonants and a Y. Like, how is that what? And they're like, yep,
Must be
that's a word.
Indonesian.
It's also 47 points. Like, dude, suck my dick.
Yeah. That was the nice part about playing board games when it comes down to stuff like that, is that the words can be accepted by everyone else.
Right?
You know, so you can use things like beef, which I know, probably not a word, but maybe it is in some languages. Like, I don't know. Some of the words
Right?
that they left
Beast
out
is
in
one
that
that I've
game are just
tried.
like fucking dumb. Yeah, that one pissed me off because I needed that to.
Like, dude, what the fuck? Then who the fuck was Beauty in the castle with?
Oh shit. Oh.
I feel like I can put more traps here. Okay, yeah. Do that here.
What are you playing?
I am playing Save the Wild. Fortnite. Yes. Oh yeah, you already know what it is. I'm over here thinking. Yeah, I'm killing some zombies.
Yeah, I had it happen to me again today, Dale. Like, I was just barely even loaded in, and some jerk off was shooting at me right away. Like, dude, come on.
Yeah, I've been out of that game for so long I don't even understand the culture anymore. Because all I
There
hear
is no
from Kevin is
culture.
how
They're all
they.
cultureless swine.
All you hear from Kevin is how they, you know, he rides by, they say hi, he says hi, everyone's all happy, yay! And then there's people like you and me,
Yep,
where we
everybody
blink
loves
and get
best
shot.
buddy Kevin.
He moves slightly, kill it! Because he's in another situation that you or I would have been killed off in, and he's like, yeah, I just rode up to him again.
I think he just keeps rolling up to them until they just stop killing him, you know what I'm saying?
See, but that's just it, they don't shoot him. He can walk up to people in that game and just start dancing and they'll be happy.
Right, they'll dance back. They're like, hey, yeah, sweet, we're just having a shindig now.
I could be idle and standing there, and people could be racing across the map, not even needing to stop, and they'll stop, and they'll kill me in some creative way, and then keep on going with their day. But if they don't kill me first, it's like, it's not complete. They ran across me, so now it's like, I don't know, it's fucking weird. Danny gets the same too. Like her and I could be standing next to each other, and not even do anything, and like someone will come by and try and kill both of us, and then Kevin will come up and be waving at him while he's trying to kill us, and he'll wave back. Like, we don't get it. Like, Kevin can just sit there and be everyone's buddy while, like, I know I'm a target. Danny's sounds like she's always a target. And what's worse is that she also has the animals after her. So, I mean, at least I don't have that. I'm still in shock at how much those animals
Dude,
come after
that's
you.
not even all of them. That's just the ones that we put in that video. Like, there's so many more.
Yeah, it's
Like,
just...
I get attacked by everything all the time. Like, that's what the game should be called. Red Dead Kill Danny. Like,
I just
even,
can't believe the animals that hunt you.
right?
In
Like,
Red
how
Dead
many
Redemption,
times,
animal
like,
hunt you.
I fucking run away from them, and then, like, I stop running because I think I'm far enough, and it's like, nope, just kidding, you're not. They're gonna kick the shit out of you. Dude, that one deer got me, like, 3 different times before I was able to kill him. I was like, dude, come on. 3 times? 3? Like, oh, you're a piece of shit. And the one time I shot it, and it just runs at me and mows me over. Like, oh, okay, cool. Thanks, guy.
Yeah, like I said, I don't even get it anymore. I'm sure if I came back, it would be about the same as what I left.
Like, case in point, though, there was, like, a mission where you had to ride on a train for so long, or, no, you had to kill birds on the train. So, I got the train, and I'm going through towns, I see a bunch of other players, I'm like, alright. So I stop the train, I blow the whistle, like, dude, come on, get on the train, I'll drive so you can get your birds. A whole entire fucking posse killed the shit out of me like 6 times and stole my train. Like, dude, I already got my shit. I was trying to be helpful, you bunch of dicks. Kevin was on a train yesterday, and he's like, oh yeah, there's some other person on this train. Like, half the time I was riding it, I don't even know when they got on. I don't even know how long they've been here. And then he's like, so I walked through the cars back to them and howled at them, and they howled back, and now we're just dancing on the train. Like, you know what? Fuck you. Fuck you and your dancing buddy. This is garbage. This whole game is garbage. It's like you when I'm trying to be cool. People are just like, nah. We hate you.
I mean, I really play one because I've done it to people. It is amazing how you can just... Zoe can't even do that.
Right? That girl's a savage, though. I spent the whole time protecting her, making sure that nobody's shooting at her or anything, and then the second she gets a chance, she's like, kill her! Goddamn, girl! Same team! Same team!
She's gonna be ruthless. As long as this is someone else, not me.
Man, if y'all don't quit shooting my horse!
Should have seen her playing Minecraft the other night. No, it was just last night. She built up these big boxes, and she throw a bunch of, like, I guess there's like these little eggs that hatch into whatever animal you want. She threw a bunch of like foxes or wolves into these big things, and like she filled it up like if it was like a cup, and fill it all the way up to the top. She got back down to the bottom, smash open some blocks, and just watch them all come pouring out. Then she'd fight them. So there she is, with all these foxes running out, and she's hacking them all to death. She's like, Dad, look. I'm like, what are you doing? I thought they were your friends. I'm like, yeah, but it was fun. Or she'll like have like hundreds of foxes running around her house. She wants to put down one block, and one of them get in the way, and she'll sit there and keep smashing at it until that thing dies and she gets a block in the spot. She treats her pets. I'm in trouble.
That'll just up to the wrong. You gonna do that right in front of me like that? Hey, come here.
Summit races we were doing last night. It's fun to say. Fun to races that tie So the summit races we played last night are some of the funnest races I've played in that game.
I know.
I was pretty happy with it.
That's a lot of cops. Yeah, boy, you fucking whistle, jackass.
Good dog.
Say what you want, but Jaden's actually a fucking little flight kid. Who? My nephew. He just played games with us. So he just sent me a message saying thank you for the cookbook that I sent him. Whether he likes it or not, he at least said thank you. So, I mean, so a couple weeks ago he asked, because he did that whole graduation thing from junior high school, and he's all stoked about it. He's like, Uncle Jay, I hate to ask, do you send like something? Like, I'm really happy about this. He's like super stoked. And I'm like, yeah, cool. So I sent him a cookbook, and it's filled up with a whole bunch of like junk food recipes, like from scratch though.
Nice.
They all look good, and I was like, dude, I would love this. Because the debate between that one or getting him Thug Kitchen. I don't know if you guys ever read Thug Kitchen or
Oh my god, I love that one.
That is my favorite recipe book. I told him, like, when you're ready, I'll send you Thug Kitchen. I'm gonna have to talk to your dad about it. But I'll send
Motherfucking shit you put in your motherfucking mouth ever.
It's the greatest title in the world. Thug Kitchen. Eat like you give a fuck. And the entire recipe book. It's a decent sized recipe book. The entire thing is all vegetarian. And that was the thing
that
that
little
surprised
lady
me.
that they have doing the recipes out loud in the infomercial for it is like just the cherry on top. She's so great.
The entire marketing behind this whole thing, the way it's written, everything is just absolutely brilliant. And then the recipes are solid on top of all that. I haven't found much wrong or much to alter with any of them.
I like the one where she's talking about like how her grandson or something is vegan. She's like, well, I guess I gotta make this vegan piece of shit now. Let's hope it doesn't suck ass. Like, and then she gets done with it and she's like, alright, it's pretty fucking good.
That whole book is like that. The whole fucking thing. Have you actually, do you have the book? Have you ever
I
had a
don't
chance to
have
look
the
at some of
book,
it?
but I've seen like different things with her selling it, and yeah, she's like just wonderful.
Do I even have that on my bookshelf right now? There it is. There it is. I do have it. Well, I lent it out to my kid's aunt
Done.
because she's changing up her diet to reduce a
Lucky
bunch of
this
like
is
carbs and
popular,
stuff
how
like
common
that.
it is.
She wanted to reduce a bunch of meat.
Mm-hmm.
She's looking for
Dime a
good
dozen
recipes,
these
and I
days.
handed her that. She's super
Deal.
happy when reading through it.
Lucky
Because like
this is
there's like a
popular,
picture of
how
these
common it
tacos. And this is the first time I found out this was all vegetarian. I'm looking at these tacos, and they just look
Dime a
bomb.
dozen
They look
these
like
days.
chicken tacos. I couldn't really tell what was in it. And I'm just looking at them,
Done.
just like, oh my god, these things look fucking good. I started
Deal.
reading through it. Not one lick of meat. It was all cauliflower I was looking at. I'm like, but they look.
Lucky this is
Good.
popular, how common it is.
They teach you how to do how to emulsify
Dime a
vinaigrettes,
dozen these
but they
days.
use mason jars and just shake it up. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
that's a pretty
Lucky
interesting way
this
of
is
doing
popular, how
it. I
common
mean,
it
I
is.
sit there and whisk this shit in the
Dime
fucking
a dozen
restaurant.
these days. Lucky
And
this
by
is
whisking I
popular,
mean I
how
use the
common it
Vitamix.
is.
It's
Deal.
easier and works better.
Whiskey good.
Dime a dozen these
Man,
days.
you need to just go down to the costume shop and get you some fucking
Done.
Wolverine claws.
Deal.
Ooh, the cat?
Okay.
No, use that as a whisk. Like, we're whisking
No.
shit with a
Done.
seriousness. Let's bust out the Wolverine claws.
That's how I use the Vitamix. That emulsifies
Lucky
without me
this is
having to
popular,
burn
how
up my
common
arm.
it is.
I mean, alright, fine, if you want to skimp out
Dime
on
a
an
dozen
opportunity
these
to use Wolverine claws, I guess you can do
Yeah.
it that way.
Bring those out for the
Lucky this is
carving
popular,
table.
how common it is.
You know what I'm saying?
Right?
Dime a
Somebody
dozen
say they
these
wanted
days.
their pork shredded?
Done.
Wah, 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 wah.
Who
Deal.
wants their beef emancipated?
Lucky this is popular, how common it is.
I'd, I would honestly
Dime
like
a
to have
dozen
something
these
more
days.
that controls fire or stops you from
Lucky
getting
this
burned.
is popular, how common
Every
it is.
time I go in the oven, I risk getting burned.
Okay.
Oh my
Because I'm the kind of
God.
person in the kitchen who will burn themselves, not cut
Dime
themselves.
a dozen these days.
It's always been my theory since working in them.
Lucky this
There's
is
two
popular,
types
how
of cooks:
common it is.
those who cut and
Done.
those who burn. I'm one of them who burns, and it fucking sucks.
Dime a dozen
Big ass
these
oven,
days.
racks all moved around so that way I can't touch a fucking thing, and I'll reach in there and somehow my hand will end
Okay.
up on like the side of the oven, or nicking one of the racks that are already moved out of the way. It
Lucky
doesn't
this
fucking
is
matter. The
popular, how
towel will
common
slip
it
and I'll
is.
burn myself on the fucking hot pan. I'm gonna throw something in the fryer. Not today. I'm gonna spit at you. Blah. Fuck you. That's me in
Dime
the
a
kitchen.
dozen
But I know
these
some
days.
people who should probably never walk near a knife. Like, damn, I'm gonna cut myself again. I gotta clean all this shit up and sitting there fucking.
I'm that
Just get a
guy.
cutting glove. I'd hate to be that guy.
I don't burn
Well,
myself.
I'd hate to be that guy a little bit more than I
do.
do getting burned, because getting burned sucks, but getting cut, fuck that.
Right?
Oh,
Definitely glad that I'm a burner, for sure. But I'm like, not accident prone burning, I'm like forgetful burning. So like I'll take something out of the oven using the fucking oven mitt, but then I'll forget like a second later and go to grab the pan and move it with nothing on my hand because I'm
Lucky this is popular, how common it is.
have the
Not paying
short-term
attention.
memory of a fucking goldfish. Like, oh yeah, that just came out of the oven. It's probably a little warm. Maybe don't put your hand directly on it.
I've almost done that one with our skillets at work. Because, you know, to finish off
Pleasure doing business.
some of the fish, you know, you're taking the pan, you're throwing it in the oven. Our oven's at 425 at all times. And I remember one day, I was like moments away from regretting every decision I made up to that point in life. Where my hand was literally wrapped around the skillet handle. And I started feeling the heat, but I never closed in. I'm like, whoa. The first time I started learning saute. And there's George looking at me, he's like, what'd you almost do? I'm like, I need my towel first. He's looking at me like, you're about to grab that without a towel? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, dude, stop smoking right now. Stop smoking, chef. I want to smoke CBD oil. Get all the effects of weed without the high. Which for him, I understand his reasoning, but still, it's fine.
That's what is. Jeremy and I were talking about that like I don't
CBD
know,
oil?
a while ago. No, what is the fish called that you cook with lemon juice? Like the process that it just cooks with the acid.
Ceviche.
Ah, I kept wanting to call
It's
it
usually-
gazpacho, but I knew that wasn't right.
Gazpacho is like a vegetable soup. And not cooked vegetable soup. So everything in a gazpacho is raw. God damn, you can make some good gazpacho. If you do it right, it's so fucking refreshing and tasty. And there's the vichyssoise, which is a cold potato soup. Potato leek soup, which is absolutely divine if you make it right. I put bacon in mine. You give me a cold potato soup and no bacon? You guys call yourselves chefs.
I don't think I can eat a cold soup.
It's how it's traditionally served, so the way it's set up is that way it's extremely flavorful and cold. And it's okay with hot. Like gazpacho is, think of like a salsa. Like a fruit and vegetable salsa, but it's got a more soupy quality to it. If you get a chance to try a good gazpacho, do it. Ceviches can be... If you get a chance to try a ceviche before buying it, do that. Because it's a lot of shrimp, and there's so many different flavor profiles you can have with that, that just make sure that it's what you want. But like, that one's good. That one's not so much a soup.
I
Then
don't
you
like
have, like-
seafood.
Yeah, that's a lot of problems with people who chew on ceviche.
Shrimp and crab legs, that's all I want.
They're ocean bugs.
Well, then you like ceviche with the shrimp. So all you're doing is you're cutting it down like into smaller bits, and then you're cooking it in, well, at my job we use lime juice, and you leave it in there about overnight, and the acid from the lime juice will cook it, literally cook it. And it is the craziest process I've still seen in this kitchen, or in any kitchen. And I remember in culinary school when they first said, yeah, we're gonna make ceviche, you should try it. I'm like, I just soaked raw shrimp in lemon juice for the past 3 hours, and you want me to eat it now? Like, I seriously got into it with the chef. I'm like, this does not seem right. Like, I'll try it, but if I get sick, I'm throwing up on you.
Right? Like, if I get food poisoning, I'm coming to shit at your house. I just want you to know that.
I mean, Chef Odell he was a cool guy, but when I started getting into him, he's like, what are you so freaked out about? You've never not had anything but trust for anything I said. I'm like, I know. We've never taken raw shrimp and soaked it in fruit juice for a few hours. Everything else has touched fire or heat of some kind. Now you want me to trust you on this? I'm sorry, chef. This is one thing I'm having troubles with.
Right, like you're basically using an acid burn to cook the food.
See, I didn't think of it that way. I was still thinking fruit juice. I'm using citrus juice. Normally that's a marinade, right? You know, that was the process in my head. And to watch it actually cook was really kind of cool. And when I saw how it looked when it was all done, I'm like, okay, this looks like it's cooked. Like, as if I poached it or something. It feels like it. And sure enough, it was. Like, it took me another year to actually sit down and try a small bowl of ceviche. That one has always been one of those dishes that looked really cool, and these days I don't mind making, but that whole beginning portion is just, what? You want me to what? No. Why would I do that? Who would ever come up with this process?
Right, and like oddly enough, the first time I saw something like that, it wasn't even on a cooking show. It was on like a fishing show that one of my uncles was watching, and they were out, you know, on the ocean on a boat, and they took it, like cleaned the fish right there on the boat, which alright, whatever. But then they put it in baggies and, you know, soaked it in lime juice, threw it in the cooler, and then a little bit later in the episode, they're taking it out and they're eating it while they're still fishing. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck? No, that can't be right. They're all gonna get salmonella. Everybody died that day. That's what happened.
Yeah, no shit. But now I know better.
Put that thing away. Nobody's impressed.
And that's the cool part. Now we know better. And now I can freak out my parents with that because I don't think they would have ever known what ceviche is. Because I don't think they serve it at the hotels that they travel to. Oh, I'm sorry, other countries that have giant resort hotels. They don't have to mingle with
It's
the
still
general
a
population.
disconcerting, like, when you first learn about it, like, I don't know, man.
Well, I also work with a lot of Hispanic people in my kitchen. And so ceviche for them, in the way that they grew up, was 100% normal.
Oh, yeah.
So when I told them that story, they're all looking at me like, you didn't know what ceviche was this whole time?
I'm a dozen
Like,
these days.
once again, I don't have an abuela to teach me
Lucky
what
this is
ceviche is.
popular, how
I
common
don't
it
know.
is.
I don't know how to make tamales yet either. Someone needs to teach me.
None.
I need an abuela to teach me some fucking tamales.
Right, and
Dime a
tamales are so
dozen these
easy.
Yeah, and I could read a recipe and I could figure it out. But I want an abuela
Done.
to teach me her recipe,
Okay.
which will never happen.
Lucky this is popular, how common it is.
But that's where the good stuff is. That's where the cool secrets are. That's where the shit that people who put stuff down in recipe books forget about.
Make sure you got it.
Yeah, my great grandpa used to make tortillas from scratch, and they're wonderful. Like, I would stab a stranger in the face to have one of my great grandpa's tortillas again.
See, that's something I can't. I've not been able to get down as tortilla dough. Because my dough usually comes out a little drier. Follow the recipe just fine, but I don't know. Like, that's why you always need that abuela or a tia or something like that around to teach you where the tackiness is supposed to be of that dough. So if you can make, well, if you have any inkling on how to make tortillas, awesome, because I suck. And because it's dry, when you go to press it, the edges, they break apart. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, they get that badness. They're not smooth. They're not round.
Right, you don't get
No,
that sealed
everyone else around me
edge.
can get that. We order fresh tortillas made in town, made fresh in town, and they're pretty fucking good.
The one that I can't do, like, no matter how hard I try, like, I can totally make enchiladas, no problem. But tamales, I cannot. I can't. If somebody else makes, what is it, meza? We actually call the corn stuff. I don't know. I just always call it the corn
Mesa?
stuff. Yeah.
I want to say it's Mesa.
Like if
Not
somebody else
mesa.
makes that, I can totally, roll it out, fill them, put the corn husk on, whatever. Like, I'm good, but I cannot ever get the fucking consistency of that shit right. Ever.
And
It's
that's why I
always
haven't
either
even
like
tried.
porridge or like fucking Play-Doh. There's no in between for me.
See, that's the nice part about like the chefs I have right now. Like, well, George I've worked with for years, on and off. We've known each other for a long time. Like, his wife made a shitload of bomb-ass tamales around Christmas time for our restaurant, for the little Christmas buffet thing that they were setting up for the rich people who wanted to come in and do that instead of, have dinners with their family. But, yeah, like, all the little tips, tricks, stuff like that, I try to pick up whenever they teach me. So, like, I'm still in the process of learning how to make some really bomb-ass carnitas. And they use, like, the big-ass fucking pan, and they sit there and, like, but each cook I talk to that knows how to make them from their childhood, they have their own little tricks. George uses, like, orange juice, a little bit of water, and a handful of seasonings. Miguel will use a little bit of orange juice, a lot more lemon juice, stuff like there's stuff like that. Like they alternate, and it all depends on how they're taught, and they all come out fucking bomb ass, fucking carnitas. Like when they start making the carnitas, I wait for them to finish up so I can help them taste.
Right? That shit is bomb.
And I've made some decent ones here at home, but not at that level yet, where, like, their shit is fucking good.
Although, a random thing that I learned recently is that there's, like, this whole slew, Jeremy, this should fucking geek you out, too, because I couldn't believe it. There's a whole population of white people who didn't know that you're supposed to take the corn husks off in tamales.
I don't doubt that.
They thought they were disgusting because these dumb bitches been eating the fucking corn husk the whole time.
Oh my god. Oh, you sad people.
You said word you was decent.
The funny thing is, there was the
Land is
initial
full of
post.
scum. Spend most of
It's
my
like
time
on
thinking
TikTok
they're
or
better
Reddit
off
or
left
something,
to
and
it.
she was like, I was today 8 years old when I learned that you're supposed to take the corn husk off when
I
you
told you to go away.
eat tamales. And then there's like
Tom Davis.
an army of
U.S.
comments
Marshal.
under that where they were like,
Been
what?
sent on a trail of
You're
abandoned
supposed to
killers.
take that off? I didn't know
This
you were
one,
supposed to take that off. I've been eating it this
Alfredo
whole time.
Montez.
Like, you fucking daffy
Killed a
ass bitch.
family
And
up
the
near
thing is,
Keys
it's like,
Landing.
no
Some
one in the
unspeakable
restaurant that
things.
you ordered
He's
those
one of the
in,
4
or
states
no
and 2
one
countries.
from the
Now,
family
Dick,
that
he's rolled up
offered
near
those to
Manzanita
you
Post.
fucking
Take a ride
told
with me
you
to
to
take a look?
take that shit
All
off.
right, then. Let's go.
I don't know. They're watching like look at Cracker over there. Watch this. They're gonna bite the whole fucking thing. Do you eat Starburst with the after? No. Why? No. Never mind. Keep eating. Keep eating.
Right? Go for it. I could, oh my god, I was dying reading the comments, because there was like a whole bunch of them that were just like, I didn't know you were supposed to take that off. Like, I've hated these that whole time because I
got a man been tracking him. When I
thought
left,
you
he
were
looked
supposed
around.
to leave it on.
Y'all know a trail can go cold in a heartbeat.
Like,
That's funny.
Oh my god,
They-
you've been missing out on one of the most delicious things in life because you didn't know that you weren't supposed to eat the wrapper with it.
I talk about tacos a lot. I really do. I love tacos. I like it when they're modified tacos and they're called burritos. But tamales, they're just pure heaven.
Yeah.
The fact that you can figure out to take off the corn husk. When you eat a cob of corn, you take out the corn husk. Why wouldn't you do it any other time? Like, oh,
Now, I cannot be
That's
seen
funny.
to get too
That is
close
funny.
to any of this.
That's like
because of
coming down here, like
crime or
the first year I lived down here, I was surprised to find out
the thing is
how realistic it was that people don't like cheese
anyway,
down here.
here's
And it
Lee.
came to
fella we're
find
supposed
out,
to meet.
a lot of people I
Tom.
talk to about it is because they say it tastes like
Friends,
wax.
how's it going, Lee?
I'm like, you think cheese tastes like wax?
Wiley.
What kind of cheese? And they'll tell me
He knows
the fancier kind of cheese. I'm like,
Oh
"Is
my
it
god, they
wax
weren't taking the
coating?"
wax off.
Places crawling.
What do you mean wax coating? I'm like, I know that cheese very well. It has a red wax coating, right? It had a red rind. Yeah,
Well, that's why I pay
that's
you
not a
all
rind.
for.
That's wax.
Fair enough.
The reason why your
Do
cheese
your
tasted like
job.
wax is because you're
I
eating
can't go and
wax.
kill a man in cold blood, Lee.
You
No,
remove the
I
wax,
don't have
it eats
the
the good
evidence
cheese
I
on the
need.
inside.
But I can
So,
turn a good
like,
old-fashioned
they're friends of mine. I
blind
took them out
eye
and
to an
I showed them
unfortunate
the different
dispute
styles, and I'm like,
I did
here,
not
let's
see
buy
the
this one.
results
And
of
I let them
events
try
so
what real cheese tastes like.
undesirable,
This was a
the
lot
cause of
better.
which is
I'm
unknown
like, yeah,
to me and
this
other
red
authorities. Is
little
that
bit
clear?
here, it's not a chip. Don't eat it.
Not remotely. And that's
Like, y'all motherfuckers know to pull
Good
that
luck
red
there.
off your bologna, you just gonna leave it on the cheese like
All
that?
right,
Stop
come on,
it.
let's go.
No shit. Like,
That was my first thought too. Like, when you eat cob on the corn, do you like, or corn on the cob, do you leave the husk on?
it's officially cob on the corn. No, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Like,
I told Marshal Davis. Montez
Um,
knows we're coming.
yeah, I don't know, like-
he won't know when.
I was trying to remember like what my analogy was at that time because I don't even remember it anymore.
Stay low. Who's quiet?
Seriously, it's like, how do you not notice the giant fucking thing of wax?
Del Robosa. We take
It pops off the damn cheese so easy. Like, that is the whole point. If it's falling off like that, you probably shouldn't be eating it. Whatever.
right? Like, I don't even, like, dude,
These are the
how
type-
do
these
you
are the
even
type of
chew
people-
through that?
I don't know. That was the other thing I could figure. Like, a Manchenko, yeah, I could see. 'Cause it has that brownish wax, and it's a really thin wax. But the one they're talking about had a real thick red wax on it. At the time I knew what the cheese was, I can picture it in my head. I have to go to the store to find it, like what type of cheese that is. But when they described it to me, I'm like, I know exactly what cheese that is.
Or like Munster
still.
sometimes has like
Yeah.
a wrapper on it too.
Almost always, because that's the better way for them to cure the cheese. And that's all it is. And I've told them, like, that literally the only reason the wax is on there is it's part of the curing process to make it into cheese from the curd. That's it. That's why you remove it. Get rid of it. You don't need it. Certain cheese, like a brie, you could eat all this. This is all yummy. If you like brie. I don't. I'm not a fan. Now, brie tastes like wax. Earwax. It's gross.
Yeah, I tried doing like a fancy charcuterie board for my friend's birthday one year, and it was like, oh, you put the brie in the oven and, you know, make it melty or whatever. Like, it doesn't make it any better. Like, it just makes it the same taste, except now it's the consistency of snot.
Yeah.
Which sounds
like,
terrible, but it's entirely true.
I'll admit, I do like it when it's melty. I think it's the texture more than the flavor, though. Like, I appreciate the meltiness of it versus the earwaxiness of it. But it still does taste like earwax. And that's not a lot. I cannot stand... Like, I'll eat it, because, like, I need to train my palate for it. And it's not so horrible that I throw up when I think about it, like kale. But no, I do so many of those chef boards, charcuterie boards, whatever you want to call them. And brie is the #1 cheese to be put on there at every restaurant I've ever been to, and it's like, this is, how is this available through, you know, health laws, health codes? I mean, we're serving people earwax.
Yeah.
Creamy earwax, but earwax nonetheless. This should not be allowed. What I was going to say earlier was, all those white people that you were laughing at, they're the type of people who eat watermelon and eat the rice. That's where they're at. That's the level of awesome that they're at. I'm gonna eat an orange just like an apple. Just bite right through it. It's delicious. So the new one I'm making at work is habanero cheesesteaks. And what I'm doing is I'm marinating New York strip steaks because it's cheaper cut of meat for some reason. I still don't get that one. But like we take, or I'm trying it out with the scraps of it right now from when we cut up our steaks. But like I'm soaking it in a marinade with habaneros, Maker's Mark, and some veggies and stuff like that. Fucking delicious. I threw it up on the flat top after shaving it, and we have crab fundido cheese, and it's a certain cheese that you can only get in a certain province in Mexico. Only place where they sell it. And let me tell you, if you like cheese, this cheese will just, oh, it's so fucking good. And when it gets fucking hot and melty, it's even better. Mix it with a little bit of mozzarella just to, you know, expand it a little bit. It's so fucking good. That cheesesteak was so good. I'm just sitting there fucking mowing down on it, and we had like a little bit of cilantro aioli, and I'm like, fuck yeah. I don't think we need any more than what we have there. But yeah, that cheese, I gotta find out what that cheese is. I'll send you a name. You might be able to find it in the Hispanic markets of Waukesha.
Yeah, there used to be like an actual bodega up the road, and is it like every Tuesday or Thursday? Like, little woman used to come with her cooler that was full of hot tamales, and like normally I wouldn't eat something, you know, out of a stranger's cooler from a street vendor. It was like, yeah, I don't even give a shit, give it up. And they were amazing, and I regret nothing.
Street vendors usually are pretty amazing. They have to be. That's the nice thing about living in Tucson, is it's kind of like living on the south side of Milwaukee as far as what you can get. I can go into a store and I can find fresh baked Hispanic treats everywhere around this town.
Right, there's a really good Hispanic bakery uptown.
If I want Lucas candy, I need to just go to any store and I can find Lucas candy. Which I don't like, but yeah, I mean, no, I know what you're talking about though when it comes down to like certain pastries and fuck the churro. You can get some better shit than that. Street vendors though, love them. The ones down here, like the street vendor market, the food truck market down here, is extremely competitive. They can be in competition all year round. So I'll see like 2 taco trucks going head to head, and if I have the time and the cash, I'll go and stop at both of them. Which one's better? Let's find out. Expensive though. The ones that show up at, we do the farmers markets here too. And you're talking like $7 for a crate. Jesus Christ. Good fucking crate though.
What? All we need is the bastard's head. Come here. Okay. here they don't eat. Mount up. Come on. Get these
Alright,
horses.
I cannot find this
We're
thing.
going
I gotta
back to
find this keys.
Manzanita. I got a head
I
to
actually
give
want
to
to know
the
if I can
marshal.
find her.
Four of them on horseback. Hey. No use.
They're getting away from us. Quick, get out there.
They tailing all. They'll stop when they see the gentleman. And if they don't, they'll meet the marshal. Hey. Huh?
How do you get on?
Just fine. Just fine.
Yeah.
Here's his head.
Oh. Very
Here we go.
civilized.
Yep.
Well, this should show folks that we're willing to bring law and order any way we can. This ain't Montez. At least it ain't Alfredo Montez. That's his brother.
Ah.
Here's some money. Lee, here's yours. You lot, here's yours. It's less than I promised, but more than nothing. Given that you killed the wrong brother, it's mighty generous of me. Now let's be clear, Jorge Montez was a no-good son of a bitch with a price on his head. Only in that family was he considered a saint. All right, friends, I'll be seeing you. Maybe up in Van Horn if you have any chance. My next lead is that maybe Alfredo Montez will be there.
Killed the wrong goddamn bastard. Well, I never.
Well, these things happen, Lee. In fact, they happen more often than we like to admit.
Okay, here we go. So it's called Queso Chihuahua.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Chihuahua.
And the brand that we get is Menonita.
Alright.
Fucking good.
I don't know what the
on
one is
par
called.
with like a Gruyere with meltiness and flavor when
Yeah.
it's melted. You know, something
Chihuahua
like that.
cheese is a shit.
But not as pungent as like a Gruyere. It's not as Swiss. It's oh my god, it's so fun. It's hard to describe.
Okay.
Other than melt it and pour it all over me because it's fucking delicious. But it's only made in Chihuahua, Mexico.
What is?
Chihuahua cheese.
Menonita. Menonita queso. So I use for a
can't
crab
remember.
fundido, and we mix it with some mozzarella. The mozzarella gives it that stringiness to the melt.
Right.
But the Menonita just, it has that flavor profile, but melty and crusty, and oh my god, it's so fucking good, dude.
The one that I've always seen used is like it comes in a yellow package and then it's got like roses and greenery coming up around the sides. I can't remember
sure.
what it's actually called. I just know what the package looks like. But yeah, it's fucking wonderful.
I don't know, we use a lot of cotija cheese. That's our taco cheese, and then a little bit of queso fresco, which I'm glad we don't use too much of it. That stuff, like, queso gets salty. It can be. But ever since I tried that Manonita, I've been pretty happy with that one. I would love to make a fucking grilled cheese with that shit. I haven't done it yet. I did it for a kid that ordered one. Lucky little bastard. And then I put it on my cheesesteak. Dude, that stuff is just fucking good. Just all around. It's not like a cheese that, you know, you think tacos with. You think almost everything with. Like, I'm gonna pour this all over my fucking fries. I'm gonna pour this on my burger. I'm gonna pour this in my mouth. And I get to shred it, so I get to eat all the fucking the leftover bits. So they're not leftover anymore.
Right? I seriously feel like the world needs a cookbook that's just fancy grilled cheeses.
Comfort food. You know, maybe that's a good idea for a cookbook. Pick out a massive comfort food from each region of the world. Not necessarily country, but the regions. Because that's what defines cuisine. Because the regions. The cookbook to bring the world together. Comfort foods or yummy desserts. Not mega dishes of whatever, just comfort foods. Whole foods. That'd be a really good idea.
Right? Like, I totally want the cookbook so bad. The mom from the Goldbergs actually she wrote a cookbook when they were growing up, and like, they're like, you know, with everybody try and do healthy things and whatever, and it's like, yeah, my mom's cookbook completely disregarded, you know, any type of health standards whatsoever. And the dude that published it was like, yeah, you really don't do any of that. I just need you to make a few, like, small changes, whatever. She's like, what, you want me to add more butter? I mean, it'll kill people, but I'll do it. And they're always talking about this, cheeseburger meatloaf that she would make. It was like bacon cheeseburger meatloaf. And I want her cookbook.
Cheeseburger meatloaf, huh? Yeah, it's become one of my next favorite things to mess with. First it was chili. These days it's a meatloaf. And a cheeseburger meatloaf. Sounds really fucking good.
Mm-hmm. Like,
It
and when
sounds,
they show it, it looks fucking amazing. She, like, puts onion rings on top of it and shit, like... It looks like a really fat, happy way to die, basically.
Yeah, I've been working on meatballs with duchelle mushrooms on the inside. When you cut them open, it's like a... I wanted it to be an oozy duchelle mushroom, but so far it's just been like a pouch of duchelle mushrooms, which is still pretty good. But, yeah, that sounds like on par with that. I could... Goddamn. Cheeseburger meatballs would actually work out pretty good, too. Same concept. I don't want to mess with my meatloaf. That's why I'm thinking meatballs and something like that, because my meatloaf is herby and warm and makes your heart sing on the inside. when reading it.
Like, they're always talking about her shrimp parm. Like, you can't cheese seafood. It goes against every culinary rule ever. And she's like, I'll fucking cheese anything. I don't give a fuck.
Shellfish? Yeah, you can cheese shellfish. Shellfish. Ugh. Crab fadito. It's literally crab mix that has cream cheese in it. It's thrown into a hatch chili, which is then doused in more cheese, which is the cheese that we were just talking about. And that's one of our biggest selling dishes. And it's crab. Crab covered in cheese. There are people who do, was it like lobster mac and cheese? And I'm like, that was the first thing I thought of too. I'm like, wait a minute. You put cheese on that kind of shellfish? Isn't that going to be a little gross? No, people love it. So I guess you just don't put cheese on fish.
Right? Well, I mean, crab ragoon is basically just crab and cream cheese. I mean, there's other stuff in there, but that's...
Yeah, I always throw leeks into mine and stuff like that. Leeks, seasoning. But yeah, it is really just crab and cream cheese. Wrapped up in a little wonton.
I'd holster that gun.
They're fun to make. At home, not
Shit and tumbleweed. But yeah, I thought that was funny because she's arguing with one of the other kids' moms from the school who runs a Chinese restaurant. She's like, you can't cheese seafood. It goes against every culinary principle out there. She's like, oh, I'll cheese anything. I don't give a fuck.
See, and that's what I can't stand about some people. It's like, these are rules. You can't, these are rules of the kitchen. No, they're not. There are no rules to the kitchen. Are you kidding me? If I want to put cheese on watermelon, I will put cheese on watermelon. Will it taste good? I don't know. But we will fucking do it. Watch me. Fight me. Let's do this.
Right? Like, cheese on apple pie is a thing. Wednesday. 23rd, I believe.
Huh. So, on the 26th, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to, like, barge in, but... Nah, I'm showing on the little news feed right here that Christopher Nolan movie is going to be on the 26th of June, which is Friday. But that's weird, like, that's probably, like, that theater that I found in the Party Royale, so...
Have they mentioned what movie?
Films and showtimes vary by region. Let me see, I'm going to look it up online. It says head over to fn.gg/movie.
I mean, it'd be worth joining just to get any items off of it, but if it's a shitty movie, I'm not going to sit through it. Why would I sit through a movie on a game? And that's the other part I'm trying to figure out. Like, what is their idea here? Like, I'm going to go log into Fortnite so I can watch a movie that's probably on Netflix. I mean, it seems like an extra step. Everyone who's ever told me that there's a rule in the kitchen, I've kind of chuckled and laughed because I've broken so many. Traditionally, you're not supposed to do this. Well, fuck your tradition. I'm putting bacon in it because it will enhance the flavor profile that we've created here. Or I'm removing the bacon topping. Yes, I've done that. Shame, I know. But sometimes,
yay,
less is more.
We get Inception. We get Inception.
I don't even know if I want to bother logging on to get the items.
And then Batman Begins is the other one, and The Prestige is the other one. Batman Begins is... Oh, which one is that?
Batman Begins is the first Christian Bale movie. Where they actually... The first time Ra's al Ghul comes up on screen.
Man. Are you kidding me?
It's not the one with that song, right? Baby.
No, you're thinking of the 80s and early 90s series. This is the more recent series. This is the one before Heath Ledger, the Joker. This is the one with, God, what's his name? The guy who plays Qui-Gon.
Oh. Get out of here. Get off.
How do I not have his name?
Neeson?
Liam Neeson, thank you. I can't believe I forgot that name. But yeah, Liam Neeson is Ra's al Ghul. So, I mean, as a white guy ninja, he's not too bad. But then again, he is Liam Neeson, so. I mean, now he's been killed by Batman and Darth Maul, but no one else.
I don't really. I mean, I like the movie Inception. You know, it was a good movie. But I don't know. Yeah, I won't log into Fortnite just to watch it.
Yeah, that's the part of it. It's like instead of
maybe Batman Begins, I would. Or like the Avengers.
Dude, really?
well, the Avengers wasn't Christopher Nolan.
I know.
So,
I know that, Dale.
then why would you say it?
I'm just saying for the movies when I was, you know, log into the game to watch would have to be like Batman or like the Avengers.
The Usual Suspects would be great.
I'll even see Up.
I would sit through that with for Up. If they had like Up themed like items for Fortnite, I'd so be in there.
You want my master and Grey Dog.
Oh boy, the little mailman. I like how they call him the little mailman. The little mailman took it. Where's the bird? Huh, I beat you. Now I am Alpha. Sit.
Bitch, ass motherfuck.
That kid cracks me up in that movie. The fat little Asian kid.
Yeah.
And what's funny is that I'll have to look it up, but somewhere out there is a picture of a real life kid in a yellow coat or a yellow shirt or whatever, or like a tan shirt or whatever, and he looked just like the kid from Up. It was funny. Let me put the little side by side comparison to it. Mean, yeah, but not really. Come on, dude, it's the kid from Up. The kid's awesome.
Stop it, I'm trying to revive the horse, you piece of shit. Fuck off. Oh, you stupid cunt.
I haven't watched the movie in a while. I was trying to think of his name too.
Route no. My name is.
Apparently my memory's gonna blank out on every name that is relevant to the conversation I'm having.
Okay.
I can even remember the cheese I use in a recipe of. No.
No.
The Chihuahua cheese.
Chihuahua.
Made from 90% real Chihuahua.
You mean rat?
Little rat.
You piece of shit, I was trying to revive the horse, you dumb fucking cunt. Get off me, you stupid pig bitch. Let me find you in free roll, motherfucker.
Why?
because he's a pig bitch and he has to die now.
Like, I don't have any shields, and stupid ass shark wants to attack me, and he would do nothing to him. Man, what the fuck?
Alright, where are you, you fucking gelatinous slab of cunt pudding? Kill him in his face. Bitch! Dude! Ugh. Who the fuck shot my horse? You fucking scum cunt dirtbag piece of shit. Your mother should have fucking spit you out on the fucking dumpster she blew your dad behind. Fuck you! Piece of shit! Fucking cunt! Get the fuck off my jock, you worthless fucking scumbag twat. I hate all of you. Dude.
He is cool.
Bitch! What? Fine. Fine. We'll do it your way. Go ahead. Kill me again, fuckface. Do it. I can't wait for you to kill me. So I can parlay you, and then I'm gonna chase you around and throw fucking dynamite at your stupid fucking face. You dumb plebe. Oh, look who just got parlayed. Guess who's getting blown up for the next 15 minutes? Like, I can't kill you, but I'm gonna get real fucking annoying. Like, real fucking annoying. Where are you going? Don't run. We're friends now.
course they give him a shotgun.
Did you shoot their fucking horse again after I just revived them, you piece of shit? Oh, it's you. Yeah, you're annoying. As fuck.
I'll put you down for good, you son of a bitch! You're gonna die like a dog! Oh!
One of that is what I want. Hey, asshole. Yeah. That's annoying, huh? You get parlayed. I can't kill you. I'm gonna piss you off for the next 10 minutes. You want some too? I don't think you do, friend. Oh, you're part of the posse too. Oh, well good. Here, I got some dynamite for you too. Don't worry, he's not gonna eat it all up. Here, you want some? You want some? You want a little dynamite? Oh, wow! There goes you and your horse! Your horse just kissed its own ass. Fuck you, dude. Fuck both of you dudes. Woo! Firebombs in your camp. Oh, look at that. Your tent's all fucked up now. Is that your dog? Normally I don't go for the dog, but this time I'm gonna kill your dog, bitch. What you do, dick nuts? What do you want? Need some fire? Woo! Alright. I mean, you can keep blowing me up. It's not gonna do anything. You parlayed, you fucking dumb nuts. Yeah! See, the difference here is that one of us is getting mad about this, and one of us thinks it's funny, so... Just saying. Which one are you? Now I'm just gonna wave at you, right in your face. Oh, did you flip me off? You so mad? Are you so mad? Here, how about if I howl at you? Let me howl at you. Come here, let me howl at you. Let me howl at you. Howl, 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 howl. Oh, that's a good time. Alright. Aww. They left the session. It's like a whole posse. There's like 5 of them and they all left. The whole posse left. Oh. That's a real bitcheroony doony, huh?
That's impressive.
That shit was funny. Ugh. Well, I don't know, dude. Maybe you shouldn't have killed me. Like, killed my horse. And I wouldn't have come and burnt your fucking camp to the ground. But you did, and now we'll never know what happens in the alternative universe where you're not a flaming asshole.
Did it go the way you expected it? Nope, don't think so.
Did they leave the lobby?
Yeah, their whole posse left. All of a sudden it was like, parlay with has ended due to player leaving this session. Like, oh. Y'all just all gonna bail like that? Alright. But yeah, I totally did. I followed them back to their camp. I like lit all their wagons on fire and threw fire bottles at their dog and their crips and like, dude, don't kill my horse though. Like, that was your mistake. And then after I threw a bunch of dynamite at him, I waved at him, he flipped me off, and then they all left the session.
That's great.
I wish I would have had one of the dances in my emote wheel instead of just the waving. Like, here's some old-timey shucking and jiving for ya. Dance your way out, bitch. Alright, Ken said he was taking a shower, and then he would be on, like, fucking hours ago, so I don't know what happened.
He probably took a shower. Fell asleep. That's probably something I would have done. Probably had a good breakfast. Smoked a bowl.
Alright, dude, I like you. We're friends now. Somebody's horse got downed, and me and somebody else both ran over to revive the horse at the same time. Like, alright, I'm friends with you here, alright. Randomly reviving other people's horses. I heavily fucks with that.
course. God damn it.
God damn. What the hell?
Oh, that's where those fools went.
Oh my god, dude, I hate you so much. I guess it's like the afternoon, so whatever, but... Seriously though? Like, I mean, good for him, I guess. Dude's system is so fucking loud that I legit can't have anything hanging on the walls that face the factory because they will fall off when he gets there. So, I mean, I guess, like, good for him, because I'm sure that's the exact effect he was going for, but, like, come on, you're such an asshole. It's one thing when you're, like, driving down the road, it's another when you're just sitting in a parking lot that's directly lining a bunch of fucking houses, ass. Like, your system is so impressive. I'm so impressed. So impressed that you fuck up my decorations in my house.
So impressed.
I'm so impressed. It's so loud. You're fucking up my shit.
I'm so fucking lost in this dude.
Kid got red. I can eat those cabbages. I'm dumb. I'm dumb.
Kevin. I don't know what the fuck he's doing, so I guess I'm not.
Okay.
The show.
Have fun.
Yeah. Dude, I'm just trying to go to the post office. I swear to Christ, you shoot at me right now and I will burn this whole goddamn city to fucking ground. Everyone and everything will fucking die. Alright, yeah, I know. I'll be back later. Later.